You were never meant to carry shame. It didn't come from your soul. It wasn't encoded in your DNA. Shame was given to you, taught to you by systems, families, institutions, and relationships that benefited from your silence, your obedience, and your smallness. Welcome to 858 Society, where self-discovery meets transformation. I'm Ariel, your certified master spirit life coach, here to help you unlock your power, heal from the past, and create the life and relationships you deserve. In this space, we dive deep into topics like dating, relationships, spirituality, and personal growth, all designed to empower you to step into your highest self. Whether you're seeking clarity, confidence, or connection, you are in the right place. Now, let's get into today's episode. In today's episode of Emotional Alchemy, a 42-day inner revolution, we're going straight to the root. We are confronting one of the most spiritually corrosive and misunderstood emotions in the human experience: shame. Shame is not just an emotion, it's a control system. It's not a response to truth, it's a reaction to programming. And it's so deeply embedded in our culture that most people confuse shame with morality, with humility, with being a good person. But shame isn't a sign of goodness. It's a signal that you've internalized someone else's judgment, someone else's projection, and made it your identity. Let me be clear. Shame is not the same as guilt. Guilt says, I did something wrong. Shame says, I am something wrong. That subtle difference, it's the difference between self-awareness and self-abandonment. Shame often begins in childhood. Maybe you were shamed for crying, for being too sensitive, for speaking up, for having a body, for having needs, for feeling joy, for failing, for being too much or not enough. And slowly your nervous system learned to associate truth with danger and conformity with safety. So you start hiding, filtering, editing, performing. You learn to apologize for your very existence, even when you're not doing anything wrong. That's not emotional maturity. That's trauma. Shame is the emotion of disconnection. It thrives in secrecy. It isolates you from your own power. It disconnects you from joy, creativity, sensuality, pleasure, and truth. All the life force energies that make you, you. Because if you're too ashamed to express who you really are, you never fully live. And here's the kicker. Shame is highly profitable. Entire industries run on it. Beauty, wellness, religion, coaching, medicine, media. If you're ashamed of your body, your mind, your history, or your voice, they can sell you solutions forever. But what if you could see shame for what it really is? Not a reflection of your truth, but a scar left by systems that benefited from your silence. Shame is often weaponized in spiritual spaces too. You're told that you're not high vibe enough, not surrendered enough, not love and light enough. You end up ashamed of your anger, your sadness, your fear. You start performing healing instead of embodying it. But true healing means dismantling the shame matrix. It means asking, who taught me to be ashamed of this? Whose voice am I still carrying in my head? And what truth have I been editing to stay accepted? Because here's a truth that shame doesn't want you to realize. You're not broken. You have nothing to prove. You are not too much. You were never meant to fit into someone else's shrinking story of who you should be. When you start to extract shame from the body, from your voice, your sexuality, your intuition, your emotional expression, you begin to return to yourself, not some idolized version of yourself, your real self, the one who existed before the programming. And listen, shame can't survive exposure. It dies in safe spaces. It dissolves when spoken out loud. That's why community, creativity, and conversation are revolutionary acts. That's why speaking your story is spiritual warfare. So no, you don't need more discipline. You don't need another mindset hack. You don't need to earn your worth. You need to remember, shame is a system, and you can opt out. And when you do, you don't just heal, you liberate. And if you're ready to go deeper into this liberation work, into somatic release, ancestral shame reversal, vocal reclamation, and sacred embodiment, that's exactly what I'm building inside the Emotional Alchemy course and ebook. This episode is your permission slip to feel, to speak, and to take up space, and to never apologize for your power again. I'll leave you with these 3 questions to answer in the comment section. What are you ashamed of, and who taught you to be ashamed of it? Where has shame made you shrink or stay silent, and how is that costing you today? And lastly, if you released all shame from your body, what part of you would rise? I look forward to connecting with you in the comment section. If today's episode resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to go deeper into your self-discovery journey, join my Patreon community where we explore transformative topics like dating, relationships, spirituality, philosophy, and more. You'll also find my beautifully designed digital guides filled with life-changing insights available on Patreon and on my website at 858society.com. Both links are in the description, and I can't wait to connect with you there. I'll be back soon with another empowering episode to help you unlock your fullest potential. I'm sending you much love and light. Take care, my friend.